Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today we have the Tennessee Titans standing in our way and looking at the playoff picture. I think we're the number 2 seed somehow. We're the number 1 seed. I'm not sure if we've locked it in or whatever, but we are the number 1 seed right now. And I think that maybe we could sit some people if I'm not wrong. What we got here? I don't think we're locked in yet. The Bills are right here at 12-4. So no, we are not locked in to the number 1 spot. So we're actually gonna have to play our hearts out today for it if the Bills win. And Justin Ross wants to sign back. We've got a franchise quarterback now, so there's a little bit more interest. But I don't really, you know, like the player right now that we have with Justin Ross. He's just not on the field that much, and when he's on the field, I don't notice like that big of an impact. So sorry, Justin Ross, but I think we're gonna have to let him walk. I know we just traded for him this season, this last offseason. I totally regretted it. Same with getting Devin Duvernay, but what you gonna do, right? We're going to weekly strategy. Just hop right into this one. Nothing else really worth discussing. We'll try to, stop the inside run because I feel like that's where Derrick Henry is probably most effective and most often going to run. And then we will try to, we'll definitely try to run it inside as well. If we only have Jeffrey Simmons to worry about, maybe Harold Landry, then, whatever. And then 24 points, 300. You guys know the deal. Every single episode is the same. I want to get any of these guys out of here. Maybe get Jahan Dawson. I feel like he's done well developing. Maybe Corey Weston can find his spot in here. Zach Terrell still. I like this right here. This training is that group of people right there. It looks good. It looks good. See sort of injuries slash upgrades we can get here. Hopefully no injuries. Just said that, but the defense is clean. It's clean slate. No injuries. Offensively, we look good. And upgrades maybe. We do have some upgrades. We'll see who they're for. Bobby Biddle actually got some playtime with a hurt Jeff Okuda, I think, last game. I think his zone can go up a little bit. We'll try to get his zone up. Bobby Biddle, I can't even remember how tall he is. He's 6'2", 195, second year in the league, 23 years old. He's not great, but he's developing and trending towards like a corner 4 or 5, depending on, how the roster looks in a couple of years, I guess. We'll try to play the season game. And yes, I'll address this right now. The sliders definitely will be changed come playoff time because we clinched a spot in the playoffs, but we don't clinch the number 1 seed, so we're definitely going to the playoffs. So I will make sure to absolutely boost the hell out of the sliders. That way, the playoffs in next season will be very challenging and tough to get some wins. But we'll try our best, and we'll see what we can do in this game alone. Entering NRG Stadium at home against the Tennessee Titans. We'll just skip past all this. Skip the small talk. Let's get right into it. All right, we've got a tough matchup. I'm not going to say what it isn't, right? Derrick Henry is a tough matchup. Any team with Derrick Henry. But we've got a pretty good run defense. But the thing is, we're going to be so committed to the run, might let up some passes more than we usually do, and that's not good. No, we let up so much passing yards, every single one, in Campanaro ready to throw us an interception or two. But look at those season stats: 4,337 touchdowns. It's pretty good. Pretty good for a young lad. 11 interceptions, definitely not crazy bad, but it does the job, I guess. So we'll try to get different here on defense. Try to shake a few things up. Tim Mooney, obviously, in. We'll see like what sort of routes we can take away. And to start off the game, it's a Don Reedy sack. Don Reedy, this last half of the season, has really kind of stepped up, and he showed that he might be capable of a true edge player. And we've even seen him do well in run stop defense. So, do with that as you will. And Derek Stingley Jr. can't break up a contested catch with Derrick Henry, believe it or not. 3rd and 11 now. It's 3rd and 18, but now in a little bit more of a tough spot here. We're gonna have to try to get this team off of its butt right here. And Derrick Henry literally just looks for contact instead of getting the first down. 4th and 7, we should get the ball here. And yeah, Rashad Curtis and all of his speed and glory finds a lane, goes up the field, a return touchdown, second one of the season, second one in the past 3 or 4 weeks. Rashad Curtis right now is catching some fire. And we're going to have to try to keep this run game in check, and we do that by playing the run. Christian Harris coming from the others, I guess, no, the middle of the field, but coming through the defensive line, through one of the gaps. And with a little bit of contact, Derrick Henry just tends to shake off. Instead, oh God, this is not good. Derrick Henry gets out in space, and that's his first big run of the day. Can't allow that. That is exactly what we cannot allow, and I would not be surprised if it goes on all day long with this Tennessee team. We've seen some good and bad, more bad than good, and very, very well guarded by Jalen Petrie, and a very, very bad throw by Mr. Campanaro, and so we're gonna have to try to guard everybody in this, vicinity, and Campanaro throws his second incompletion of the game off of just 5 attempts, and we're going to have to try to keep this offense at bay. It might sound a little bit cray-cray, but trust me, we can do it with Don Reedy's second sack. Is Don Reedy, the guy? Is Don Reedy better than Zach Terrell at this current moment? I wouldn't hesitate to say no, but he's got a conversation for some people. If you don't know football well enough, then maybe. Damn. Well, that was a very bad kick. Maybe he should step off the field. What was that? And James Cook on his first rush just went for 20. Nothing crazy. Just went for 20. And we have our own power back. They have Derrick Henry. We have Dameon Pierce. I know those two might not quite stack up the same, but Harold Landry, of course, will make a good effort off of the edge, and we will have a holding on the offense. This one will most likely be accepted here. Kirk Lott will not help out his team too much. And we'll try to find someone open. Find the open man. Can we find Rashad Curtis? We let him into the open right there. That's 7 yards that we could very happily use. And we'll see what can happen right here. Yes, Rashad Curtis is getting some play time. And rightfully so. We got to dive for it. Oh, my God. Eric Walker on a 15-yard scramble. I think it was second down. I didn't even need to get that, but I just thought that maybe we did. I'm not sure why, but I don't know. We just got it, though. So, don't murder me. Jahan Dotson, after the catch, trying to get loose. Couldn't quite get there. Not as much speed as Rashad Curtis. So, a little interesting we have here. I'm going to try to run it with James Cook, see what sort of defense they run. James Cook gets up to the 1, couldn't quite get in. Was damn close, but couldn't quite get there. I guess we're going to have to run this one. They've got so many superstars. It's everywhere. David Pierce will find the end zone. He's been finding the end zone a lot recently. And basically, nothing happened. They gained 3 yards on 1 run, and then other than that, 2 incomplete passes. And that forced them to 4th down. And we'll see what Rashad Curtis can do off the edge. Try to get towards the edge of the field. Try to get towards the sideline. Gets up to the 43. He has very impressive speed that we've seen from him. And we might want to kind of expose that a little bit more. And we'll go for Nico Collins, actually. I know it's a weird read right there, but watched him all the way through. And, I mean, not what you're supposed to do. But it worked, so obviously something happened. And, oh, what the, you bum-sucking dumb shits, dude. What the hell, dude? I literally threw it into their hands and they couldn't catch it. Well, first turnover of the game actually comes from us. Not a likely scenario there. Trying to get into the middle of the field. Somehow Derrick Henry gets loose for 7 on that play. It felt like we guarded it very well, but I guess we didn't. We got to be a little bit better than that. And we'll use Kevin Waddle kind of work up on the line here. And Christian Harris will absolutely crush Derrick Henry. I know that's crazy. Not a lot of people can say they've crushed Derrick Henry, but now you know who can. It's your guy Christian Harris, who will be blitzing, by the way. I will not hesitate to blitz in him, and couldn't quite get there. And Wheeler will get up the sidelines and go for a good chunk of yardage, I guess. 2 receptions, 46 yards. What just happened? End of the first quarter. Okay. I was so confused. That was the weirdest cut I've ever seen. Use Kevin Waddle here. So much for Christian Harris. Good coverage. Is that Traylon Burks making that one? I think it might be. We're going to go ahead and not run commit completely, but we'll definitely try to stuff the middle and try to do something here. Christian Harris couldn't quite get there. Tim Mooney will find himself in the gap, but after the first down was made, and he's rushing for 5 per carry right now. And he's actually lined up. Derrick Henry's actually lined up on the whatever. And wide open all alone. Devontae Parker will find the completion over to him on the sideline. Couldn't quite, make the best of that one. But Christian Harris and Monty Osgood are going to have to try to stop the monster that is Derrick Henry. It'll actually be Don Reedy. No question in my mind. Don Reedy right now has really shown what he can do, especially in this game right here. He has definitely been there to do such, good things. And keep him out of the end zone. That's all we're trying to do here. And Glass, is as fragile as it. He's down and hurt. And they'll actually just take their points on the field goal. Not against it or anything, but I don't know. I just feel like, why not? Dameon Pierce has not been able to run the ball these past couple of weeks. It's very frustrating trying to get him involved in the program. Like, look at him. He just goes down after 2 yards. My lord, he is not good. He is really trying to separate himself from the rest of the bunch. We'll go with James Cook underneath. Fight for the yardage. He does get it. James Cook has been reliable countless amount of times this year. Screens and everything included. Will get out and loose here. Just has to beat Patrick Queen. Does just get 2 yards on that one. But it is better than losing however many he got thrown. Whenever he got it thrown to him. There's no bueno. I think we have Slot. We don't have it? Is Slot-O-Matic still on him? I tried to change it up. But try to get Trey McBride involved here. Does a good job of that. 6-6, 66 yards. We're not going to have to try to completely rely on the pass as we have a very capable running back of getting 2 yards. Dameon Pierce has been stinking it up as of late. I want to give him his revenge right here. We're going to try to run it to the right side. And nope, okay, never mind. I guess left side works too. Dameon Pierce. That's a good redemption run, number 1. We need to get him up to a lot of points or a lot of yards by the time this one's over. I'm going to send just Rashad Curtis on an absolute streak and just see what he can do with it. No way he makes that throw. Eric Walker under pressure on the run across, not quite across his body, but damn near. And makes that throw right there. We're running at Jeffrey Simmons with no shame. He has not made a difference today. And if that pulling tackle, I think it was a tackle, wasn't in our fucking way, we could have housed that thing right there. Just an observation. Go for no other than Jahan Dotson. Needs to get loose, get to the outside, and gets the touchdown. We've really got to try to contain this now. I mean, we're so heavily involved in the run that we've got to let go. Oh my God, it's a fumble, forced fumble by no other than Christian Harris, and it'll be housed by his linebacker partner, Kevin Waddle, finds himself in the end zone. Yeah, our linebackers are crazy good. Nothing you can really do to stop it. 2nd and 5, we're going to have to do a good job of containing just about everything here. Christian Harris will try to be manned up on Derrick Henry and be okay. And this one will just be thrown out and away. 3rd and 5, you have a chance to get the ball back before the half and maybe even score again. I will say this, it's getting very freaking boring doing all this. Christian Harris, 4th and 2, we might get the ball back here if they'll definitely punt. I know they will. Yeah, they're going to punt. And we'll see a Rashad Curtis return now. Oh, we could have gotten loose there. That could have been bad. Could have gotten out to the open space and it would have been over for the Tennessee Titans. Couldn't quite get it there, but got damn close. We'll see what we can do here with James Cook, who will receive the screen pass right here and not do a great job with it. We're going to go hurry up, actually. And we see press coverage. We see one-on-one with Nico Collins. And I want to give it up to him here. And that's why. He's a beast. Yeah, that's basically what we got Nico Collins, what we signed him back to do is exactly that right there. We haven't seen any different anywhere else at all ever from him. It's kind of, oh my god, this one's almost an interception. I don't know what I was doing throwing that. Yeah, we've got to get a big gain here. Oh my god. Nico Collins, take it down inside the 10. We have a timeout left. We have like 2 or 3 shots at the end zone right here. And then we're pretty much set with our ways and our points. I like the James Cook screen idea right here. I do. I think that the OC's got us pretty dialed in with that one. Quinn Miners will try, and this one will not fly. I'm just going to take my points here. I don't care about, throwing it out of the back of the end zone or anything like that. And we cannot run it. That is huge. We cannot run it. Go to James Cook, actually. Secure catch in the end zone. Touchdown. Wide open. It's 35-3 headed into the half. Let's see what the other teams are up to. In Jacksonville, we have an in-division matchup right here. Colts and Jags. Jags are very bad, and that will continue. 21-14. Trevor Lawrence doing all he can. But Hardwick and the Indianapolis Colts are putting up too good of a fight. In Buffalo against New England, Mac Jones is having a pretty good game. Damian Harris with 2 touchdowns. Allen Lazard catching the ball, doing a good job. Josh Allen not having his finest game. I'm sure they'll still have a chance at the win, though. In Minnesota, San Francisco. Fun matchup right here. I like this. San Francisco is proving them right. I guess, I don't know what I'm saying here. San Francisco's doing well. Mecole Hardman's on that team now. Interesting. I like the yards after catch idea on that one. Imagine that. And look at this game from Eric Walker. 15 of 15, 180 something yards. I mean, it is impossible to stop him right now. We'll go play action, get on the rollout right here. Go for a Trey McBride, or AJ Long, actually. He's actually in the game. 16-16, 196, 2 tutties. And the running backs have done pretty much nothing, and they've kind of been our support guys all season long. And we don't have anyone, except maybe Trey McBride. We could have made some yards off of that, and that's actually the first incompletion. Didn't think about that, but Eric Walker had a very, very solid stretch. Doing well in his role, going right back to contact. Romeo Okwara animated very well on that. Maybe he's a little bit better than I thought. Trey McBride, I'm going to put him on a slant right here. It just feels right. Step up into pressure. Will fumble the ball. Is it every time he gets touched, he'll fumble? I'm just curious. Back on defense, we've got to watch out for this run right here in the second half. Think that it is only fair and wide open. Traylon Burks up the sideline. Campanaro absolutely sends that thing down the field, making that one fly away. We're going to have to try to stop the run. I'm going to get a little bit better coverage on this one. I wanted Christian Harris to come off after Tim Mooney was trying to wrap up and absolutely just lay Derrick Henry out, but couldn't quite get there like that. But got close. It's always worth a try. We'll try to, get... Oh, wow. Tripped up on his own man. I don't know if they'll give the credit to Don Reedy for that one, or whoever it was making that play. Should be interesting to see what Don Reedy can do the rest of the game. Start off very hot. And Christian Harris actually almost came away with that. Oh my lord. They will take points here. I don't know what this Tennessee team's up to. And this coaching staff, very bad decisions right now. If I were them, I would not be doing this. Especially with this kicker. This kicker sucks. Not quite literally. We've just got to run it down their throats. That's all we've got to do for the rest of the game. And I will be satisfied. But if we can run it a little bit better than that, I'd be a little bit more satisfied. Dameon Pierce, he doesn't look good right now. I'm going to be honest. I've seen a good share of running backs, and I've seen a good share of them do well. James Cook, and it doesn't look like this. It looks so much better than Dameon Pierce, who has been very slackish, and with the sliders going to be down, he might do even worse than 3 yards a carry, which he's doing right now. And, right now it's just getting us through, but we might either see James Cook take the more significant role, or might even see a Dameon Pierce absence on the team. Might not see a Dameon Pierce. I mean, what other choice do you kind of have in that situation? And go with James Cook here, and does a good job of bringing that one in, and we will go ahead and just run it to him here had a good rush earlier and absolutely gets stood up by that linebacker. Joe Schobert gets in the gap early. 3 carries, 26 yards. Not bad, not bad, but we want to get on the go right here. Trey McBride perhaps might be the go-to. It'll actually be A.J. Long trying to make something after the catch. Couldn't quite do that, to say the least. Just went down as soon as he caught the ball, but that's two catches for 15 yards. We're still getting him involved. It's not like it's crazy good, and that's the run. That's the run that we need to see every single time, or at least every other time, from Dameon Pierce. He just needs to do that more. He just needs to do it consistently. He needs to get it often. He needs to do it naturally. He's rushing 14 times for 50 or for 45 yards. It is so unlike him. AJ Long on the flat. I like that, actually. Give it out to AJ Long as soon as we can. Gets out to him early. Trying to give the young man a chance here, but couldn't quite get there. Nico Collins on a go right here just feels automatic if that safety drops. Didn't drop, and we will roll out. Try to throw an absolute dime piece to Jahani. Jahani, I mean, just a good receiver. That's to say the least. He is just a good receiver that can do just about everything. 4 receptions, 45 yards. Not really having his strongest performance in this one, but is having a performance. And what is that animation? Somehow we get stopped so far back. I've never seen that before. Going to instant replay here. It was wide open right here, right? Like, it looks wide open. Should be able to at least get up to about here. Like, this level, like, where Corey Weston's standing. And then right here, it stumbles and, like slows me down almost and suction cups me in to these defenders. Can I get back on Dameon Pierce? And I just get brick walled, like, stood up. Not sure what that's about, but we've seen Dameon Pierce in this scenario before, and it always seems to work out. Dameon Pierce finds the touchdown for the second time this game. He has, like, so many in these past 3 weeks. He's been a red zone machine. More like a goal line machine, but you guys understand. We've got to keep this team in check right here. And what the... Give me, Jeff Okudah there? Yeah, he's not closer than Mr. Christian Harris. But what the... I tried to go towards him, and it swerved me around him. I honestly don't know. That should have been good. That should have been really good. Jalen Petrie going to have to come up and try to make a crack on him. Couldn't quite. Dude. Christian Harris giving Derrick Henry a little piece of his mind. End of the third quarter now. And what we've really got to try to do here is really commit to this passing game. Been killing us all game with just about everything on their agenda. And we'll get to the quarterback with Justin Madubuike with just a 3-man rush. Takeaway season ranking, we are number 1. We've had the most takeaways in the whole entire league this season. To no surprise, that's what we've been good at all season long. And ends up, working out in our favor. Can I get Don Reedy? I was trying to use him off the edge, maybe get him a good sack or a good move. I didn't do him any favors, actually, so oh well. Kevin Waddle will, be working his magic in the middle of the field. I can't believe I missed that screen. And we'll try to go up and make a good tackle on Derrick Henry. I mean, I didn't pick up on that screen at all. I was too confused or too concerned with the left side of the field, trying to read that. But it gets wide open and get a very nice chunk of yardage out of it. And, I mean, what can happen here? It's a Zach Terrell sack. We haven't seen too much production from him as of late, but he kind of lit up in the middle of the season and kind of started to produce. But, I mean, he's doing a good job of what he's doing, right? And, you can only give so much praise for that. And wide open, Derrick Henry will get 11 right there. And we're just trying to keep it to a minimum. Try to take as much time off the clock as we can. They've got no shot at this game. No shot. And so I don't know what they're trying to do here. And can Jeff Okudah not putz around and actually try to make a tackle right there? And they're going for the field goal. They've given up. They've given up. This is no time to go for a field goal. And I have $50 on this guy missing it. It's up and it's good. First one. Not his first one, but, I mean, whatever. You know what I mean. So it's Dameon Pierce against the world right now. We'll see what he can do with his job potentially on the line. He'll get 2 yards right there. his job is potentially on the line. I'm not kidding when I say that. I mean, he needs to be better to be on this team and to be a continuing starter on this team even. It just gets picked up and body slammed after 3 yards every time. We're going to have nothing. He's going to be no one on this team. We bring James Cook in. I can almost guarantee you a first down here. It's almost automatic with him. And we'll go right back up the field and get about 11 or 12 right there. James Cook, 4 rushes, 41 yards on the day. I guess it's just easier for some people, right? But, I mean, we're going to go to the left side. We've got numbers. If we can find the A gap, do go to the right side after all. And that is the sort of run we need almost every time out of Dameon Pierce. We ran the ball 19 times. You hear me? 19 times. And have nowhere even remotely close to 80 yards is embarrassing, at least. Not even 4 yards a carry. Dameon Pierce trying to outrun Patrick Queen, couldn't quite. But 20 rushes, 71 yards, and then the 2 touchdowns. Obviously, it might look like a strong performance in a way, but not when you're rushing for that many per carry on this team. This team, we've been really good at running the ball for 4 or 5 yards a carry consistently every season, but we're just not seeing that anymore. And I'm really curious why, but I'll try to get it down to Jahani right here. And does go forward for about 8 or 9 right there. And passing offense, we haven't been great all season long. We don't rely on our quarterback, but maybe it's about time that we might even think about it, because he's that good. I mean, he's consistently been awesome for us, and we'll just use Dameon Pierce. And for 6 yards right there, that's fair. I like that from him, and I want to see more of that. But it's very tough to kind of look at Dameon Pierce and try to make things go his way right now when he's just getting tackled by these big bodies. So you know what has to happen here. He's going to get James Cook's going to get some time in the backfield. We're going to see what he can do with the time in the backfield. And we're going to see if he can maneuver a touchdown in here somewhere. And he might be the workhorse for the playoffs upcoming. And look at him fight for yards after he's done. And Howie Morrison's down. That's probably for the best. He sinks. He stinks. He sinks. No? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just trying to say that he stinks. He's not good. I think that might be Delonte Clancy in for him. And James Cook, yeah, he's got to be the running back for us in the playoffs for sure. I don't see it any other way. It just got to happen. 3rd and 12 right here. We can let them, do whatever they want, but it's probably best advised to not do that. What is that animation? I'm holding, I'm tapping, I'm pressing triangle. Nothing happens. Oh, goodness gracious. This game is great. Derek Stingley Jr. making up for it right there. Yeah, I mean, you can pretty much air the ball out at will in this game against a user or even CPU that's not going to do anything. I wanted to absolutely rock this guy's stuff, and it didn't let me. I hate this game. It's so dumb. It's animation-based. It's stupid. It's stupid, pathetic. All right? The shitters who make this game have no fun. They are very bad at making video games for how much they get paid for it. There's a fumble. It's Kevin Waddle on that one. Nothing crazy. Basically, he went like this. Kevin Waddle got to him, and he went like this. And then the ball came out. And then, yeah, I mean, the rest is history, right? But we're going to try to get James Cook. Imagine we get open on a stretch. James Cook would literally be unstoppable. Unstoppable. This one just ended up being like a run up the middle. 7 rushes, 57 yards. We're going to see what he can do kind of in the workhorse role. Just give him the ball like every time this drive. See how he does with it. And that is what I expected. Nothing other than that. I mean, I don't think that there's a better running back on the team right now. And I think Howie Morrison's back in. He actually did a really good job of getting upfield right there. Another 10 yards. Just stacking on the yards. That's actually the game. And looking at the game stats now, Eric Walker went 21 to 22, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns. That is the best game we've seen by him in the recent future, or in the recent past, in the recent present. I don't know. In the recent something. In recent history, he only had that one fumble. Whatever, you can't stop it. But Dameon Pierce, 23 attempts, 82 yards for 3.5 per carry cannot happen when Damon Cook is rushing for 8.3, 75 yards on just 9 rushes. It just can't be the case, and James Cook goes for 7 catches, 40 yards, putting him at 100 and oh my goodness, why am I 115 yards on the day? Jahan Dotson was good. Nico Collins was better. Nico Collins was really good today. This is exactly the role we need him to play. Trey McBride on his catches were good, and AJ Long had 3 catches for 17 yards. Just tried to get the guy some reps, and he did well when he got the one pass. And then other than that, kind of was just eh. Rashad Curtis had 1 catch, starting to get him involved a little bit more. Not crazy, but a little bit. And that was pretty much it for that game. Corey Weston, our center, could be a little bit better at run blocking and run block finesse. So, I mean, maybe run block finesse right here. Just get that up, and then we'll worry about the main stats. But this one, run block finesse goes up too. He should be, he's at 71? I thought he should have been at 72. I don't care. He's really good right now, and he'll only continue to get better. And Corey Bojorquez has 98 kick power, so we'll try to get it up to a 99. Don't think it'll quite get there, but his kick actually goes up to 87. Do like that. That's very nice. And we'll be into the playoffs for the not the first time this whole franchise. I don't think so. Weekly awards we have, I'm guessing it's Kevin Waddle. Yep, 2 tackles, 1 sack, a forced fumble, 2 fumble recoveries. And yeah, he's very minimum in the linebacker role he played. Only 2 tackles, but other than that, was stellar. We are not in the wild card. We are the first round bye, so we can even skip by this one next episode. But we'll save it till next episode. We won't do it right now. And yeah, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want more like this, make sure to subscribe. And we'll make sure to keep pumping out content like this for you guys constantly, daily. And next video should not be a franchise episode. I don't remember what it is, but it's not going to be a franchise episode. You guys will see a different video. And hopefully that one kind of gets me back on track. Views are a little bit down right now, but I can't complain too much. Still having a bunch of fun with the channel. Hopefully you guys are too. And if you guys are, make sure to subscribe for more like this. And also leave a like on this video. Helps me out with the algorithm and to get more views. So that'll be it for me. Thank you guys for watching.